Day 5 in Italy, and this day belonged to Naples. I woke up at 5:45 a.m., still half asleep but already excited. That soft kind of excitement, the kind that sits quietly in your chest before the world even wakes up. I took a quick head shower, letting the water slowly brings me back to life. Then I reached for my pink purple dress from Dynamite. Something light, something that felt right for the energy of the day. Not just something to wear, but something to feel the day in. We finally stepped out around 9:38 a.m. A little late, yes. But Italy has this gentle way of teaching you that the day still unfolds beautifully no matter when you begin. And just like that, our walk into Naples began. Our first destination and breakfast spot was about a 40 minutes walk away. Hungry, slightly tired, but fully determined. Those 40 minutes turned into something more than just getting from one place to another. We walked through coastal streets, watched rush hour traffic weave through narrow roads, listened to conversations floating past us in Italian words we didn't always understand but somehow still felt. I found myself noticing how effortlessly people dressed here, simple, confident, expressive, like fashion wasn't about impressing anyone. It was just another way of being yourself. We reached the intersection where cruise ships dock in Naples, a place we had seen the night before. But daylight changes everything. The same buildings looked softer, the colors felt clearer, and then the sea. Cruise ships stood quietly in the background, like giant guests waiting their turn while people stepped off them, ready to meet the raw, colorful authenticity of the city. We stopped near Palazzo San Giacomo, taking a few moments to admire its presence. People stood around soaking in the view. Locals drove past without giving it a second thought. Life happening naturally around beauty, and that in itself felt beautiful. As we kept walking, we passed Castle Nuovo and caught a side glimpse of Galleria Umberto I. Under the sunlight, everything glowed differently. Naples surprised me. The chaos I felt the night before, part exhaustion, part unfamiliarity, was replaced by something else entirely. A kind of natural, unfiltered beauty, the kind that doesn't ask to be admired, it just exists. At 10:30 a.m., we entered Grand Caffè Gambrinus, a pause in history. And this wasn't just breakfast, this was history. It was founded in 1860. This cafe has been a cultural heart of Naples for generations. Artists, writers, politicians, and thinkers once sat here, having conversations that shaped not just ideas but parts of Italy itself. The moment you step inside, you feel it. Ornate ceilings, mirrors reflecting soft, warm light, the gentle clinking of cups, the hum of espresso machines, voices overlapping in a rhythm that somehow feels like music. We met a kind gentleman from Sri Lanka who worked there, and he walked us through the ordering process. First, you take photos of what you want, then you go to the cash counter to pay. Then you take your receipt to the bakery and coffee counters. And finally, you wait while your order is prepared. It felt organized, respectful, and strangely personal. The servers moved like artists, balancing trays as if it were second nature. Locals, travelers, and regulars all shared the same space, the same air, the same moment. Everything looked impossibly fresh. Choosing felt like a challenge. We finally ordered 2 cappuccinos, cornetto, ricotta, riccia, a chicken panino, and 2 pistachio cannolis. All of it for 20 euros. The cappuccinos were perfectly textured. The pastries were light, rich, and full of flavors. But more than the food, it was the feeling. This instantly became one of our highest rated breakfasts in Italy. The Trevi Cafe in Rome moved to second place. And here's a small Italian cafe tip. Standing at the counter is cheaper than sitting at the table. The same gentleman kindly reminded us that, and saving us a little money and teaching us something local. Before leaving, I needed to use the washroom. It was a paid toilet and I didn't have change. Without hesitation, the guy let me in. Small gestures like that stay with you longer than monuments. As we sat outside, we met him again, exchanged goodbyes, and wished each other well. Then a Neapolitan man stopped me and asked how I liked Napoli. I said, beautiful. He smiled and replied, like you, a beautiful woman in beautiful Napoli. And honestly, that made my entire day. I stopped to take photos of buildings that reminded me of the Naples National Archaeological Museum, something we'll talk about later in the vlog. We noticed tour groups heading in the same direction as us, and strangely, that gave me confidence. It reminded me that sometimes trusting your instincts in an unfamiliar place actually works. We passed streets lined with seafood restaurants decorated with wooden ships and maritime elements. Then came the narrow alleys, colorful, loud, lively, deeply human. Laundry dances in the wind. People leaned out of windows. Daily life unfolded openly. In many corners, we noticed small religious shrines, little wall-mounted spaces with statues of Jesus and saints surrounded by candles, flowers, and greenery. Quiet faith woven into everyday life. I wasn't sure we'd make it to the Maradona corner, but luck was with us. We arrived to see photos, jerseys, candles, scarves, handwritten notes, and murals all dedicated to Diego Maradona. For Neapolitans, he's not just a footballer, he's a pride, he's hope, he's history. When you will walk from Caffè Gambrinus to here, you will pass Napoli Sotterranea, the underground city beneath Naples. These tunnels date back over 2400 years, built by the Greeks, later used as aqueducts, shelters, and even wartime hideouts. We didn't have the advance tickets booked for it, and the tour was starting in 15 minutes. It lasted about an hour and cost €15 per person, very reasonable if it time allows. But timing wasn't on our side, and honestly, I felt a little claustrophobic just thinking about going underground. And if you have time though, I would absolutely recommend it. On Maradona Square, people were dancing, singing, chanting his name. The energy felt emotional, joyful, almost spiritual. As an outsider, I felt something unexpected. The houseboats and identity really real. It was one of the moments you don't plan for, but remember forever. It was emotional to witness this. My eyes were teary in this moment. Sometimes why I do that is incomprehensible. This feeling is mysterious to
una zurda inmortal, una experiencia, seguir la ambición de llegar de cebollita, soñar jugar un mundial y consagrarse en primera, tal vez jugando pudiera a su familia ayudar.
With hearts full and legs tired, we moved toward our next stop. The street slowly sloped upward, then came the stairs. By now, it wasn't shoe pain anymore, it was exhaustion. Still, we kept going step by step. And then the sea, wide, calm, endless. The Mediterranean stretched out in front of us, and for a moment, everything went quiet in sight. This was our first time truly seeing it while being in Italy, and the moment settled gently into our hearts. Deep blues, soft movement, light dancing on the surface. We didn't even realize we had stopped walking. We noticed dogs were everywhere, resting, wandering, existing as part of daily life. Buildings layered into the distance, blending history with everyday chaos. I noticed antennas scattered across rooftops, something that reminded me of homes back in India. It felt nostalgic, comforting, real. We even saw a Vespa parked on a rooftop terrace, a terrazza, like a quiet symbol of everyday Italian life. Naples unfolded in bursts of color, bold facades, warm tones, laundry on balconies, doors that felt like they had stories of their own. The humidity wrapped around us. Being a coastal city, the air felt thick and warm. Every patch of shade became a blessing, and then the sea breeze would cut through just enough to let us breathe again. At the time, we didn't realize this warmth would soon become a memory. Italy was about to turn colder, and the sunlight would feel like one of summer's last gentle embraces. We passed a senior couple coming downhill, their shirts soaked with sweat. We exchanged a few words and laughed about the climb ahead. They moved with such ease, such quiet strength. It made me smile and quietly motivated me. If they could do it, so could we. Then a man passed us with a tiny dog struggling in the heat. We offered water. He asked me to pour it into his hands, then on the ground, so the dog could drink from his hand. That small act, the care, the respect towards this furry animal said everything. Naples wasn't just beautiful, it was kind. We kept climbing. A little dog barked at us from the stairs before being called back inside. Someone had set up a small table with lemonade and water for walkers, just €1 or €1.50. Simple, thoughtful, human. Behind us, a family from China climbed steadily. The elderly gentleman never stopped once. That moment stayed with me. Movement keeps you alive, curious, connected. We noticed a couple having photos taken near the top. Their posture, the attention around them, a wedding. We slowed down, gave them space, shared the moment without words. And then Naples opened up. From above, the city spread in every direction. At the same time, I found myself admiring the colorful dresses worn by the bridesmaids. Rooftops fading into the horizon, streets we had walked now appearing somewhere else entirely. Naples gently confused me, but never in a frustrating way. It simply asked me to slow down. Perched high above Naples, Castle Saint Elmo isn't about lavish interiors. It's about perspective. Built in the 14th century and later redesigned into its star-shaped form, it was meant for defense, not beauty. But today, it gives you one of the most powerful views in the city. From here, you can trace the chaos of the streets, the curve of the coastline, Mount Vesuvius in the distance, and the calm balance of the Mediterranean. This is where Naples starts to make sense. Standing at Castle St. Elmo, you realize Naples isn't meant to be neat or predictable. It's layered, loud, lived in, and deeply human. The castle doesn't try to impress you, it simply invites you to pause, look out, and understand the story unfolding below.
ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਫੇਰ ਵੀ ਯੋਗੀ ਕਾਲਿੰਗ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਨਾ
As we walk through the open verandas and wide verandas, fresh air flowed naturally through the castle, a small ventilation system long before modern engineering existed. Each open side offered a new perspective, Naples from above, Mount Vesuvius standing still yet powerful, and the sea stretching endlessly in calm blue silence. At the very top, the clock tower caught my attention. Today, it moves gently with the wind, creating a quiet rhythm that somehow makes the entire place feel alive. Almost poetic, time doesn't rush here, it floats. We ran into the man and his dog again, almost like Naples was quietly stitching the day together for us. Seeing the dog, we offered some water once more. His owner smiled and gladly accepted, cupping the water in his hands so the dog could drink. It was such a small act, but moments like these stay with you. What made this experience even more unique were the glass engraved city puzzles placed across the rooftop. These glass panels show outlines of Napoli's landmarks, and you are invited to spot the real buildings right in front of you. It felt like solving a living puzzle. Honestly, a much healthier and more meaningful game than anything digital. If you are traveling with kids, this place is gold for curiosity and imagination. Despite all this beauty, I was carrying a heavy heart. My DJI had broken earlier. My new DJI early in the days of traveling, my dream of capturing the videos, and later using them for the vlogging. It hurts. But standing there, surrounded by history and views like these, it became a reminder to focus on what's still standing, not what's broken.
No, it's right there. I got it. Which one?
At one point, I helped a fellow traveler locate a building she was searching for, and that small interaction felt oddly special. Strangers connecting through shared
It's
wonder.
right there. This one I couldn't find either. This one is so somewhere. Oh, it should be some. Oh, it's that one. You know, you see the street going?
Yes.
So to the left, there's a white building. Wild, like you see some stairs. it's
I
that.
see it. Yeah,
Yeah, it's that.
But I don't see it.
This is there. You see this big dome
Yeah.
to the left?
Yeah.
Go a little bit farther. You see a building like that? Tower. Just with this big dome is the nearest one to its left. Its left.
This is. Oh yeah, I see this now.
This one is behind the black dome. The black dome behind that. Yeah.
Once again, we saw the man with his dog. He recognized us and thanked us for helping earlier. We told him it was our pleasure. A small exchange, but one that made the place feel more personal. With a smile, we said our goodbyes.
Get it well.
This one.
I'll show you. No, det var inte sig. Men det var men ani दिखेगा भी. It is somewhere near the coast. Closer to the coast. I think it's the yellow one. The coast under no on the so I think it's the yellow one. Thank you.
The sea below looked calm and shiny. Industrial ships resting quietly. Coastal homes lining one side. It was peaceful, balanced, beautiful. As we explored another section of the rooftop, we found another glass puzzle. This one featuring famous icons of Napoli. A fellow visitor and I ended up solving it together. Laughing and pointing things out, it felt like childhood curiosity returning.
Orange building.
ਉੱਥੋਂ ਹੁਣ ਇੱਧਰ ਆ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਦੈਟਸ ਦਿਸ ਵਨ ਰਾਈਟ ਹੇਅਰ ਆ ਦੇ
On the north side of the roof, rectangular openings in the thick walls revealed themselves. These were once used for military surveillance, but today they frame some of the most stunning views of Napoli you can imagine. This was, without a doubt, my most unique castle experience in all of Italy. And a small traveler tip. Whenever you find a quiet corner at a tourist spot, take the photos. You will regret if you wait for later. I met the same traveler again, the one from the puzzle, and we started talking about places on our list. He mentioned Museo Archeologico Nazionale di Napoli, which was also on mine. Unfortunately, it was closed that day and he had a flight the next morning. I hadn't tried either due to time constraints. Somehow, knowing we both missed it together brought peace. He described the museum as one of the most important archaeological museums in the world. Home to artifacts from Pompeii, Herculaneum, ancient Roman sculptures, mosaics, and frescoes. Even from the outside, its grand structure with warm tones, symmetry, and classical design matched the architectural pattern I had been noticing all over Napoli. Seeing the same colors and similar buildings, textures repeated across the city brought me quite happiness. From the east side of the rooftop, we discovered the final glass puzzle. Of course, I had to solve it too. After that, we said goodbye, grateful strangers, connected briefly by curiosity. It was time to say goodbye to the castle itself. Standing there, I felt thankful for being here, for surviving life's hard chapters and for earning this pause. Truly, everyone deserves moments like this. I pray you all get them too. As we left the castle, our tired feet finally surrendered to a quiet pause. In that stillness, we met the true locals, soft-eyed cats resting in the sun, unafraid of passing strangers. We reached out not to claim a moment, but to share it. In their calm presence, I found a gentle reminder of coexistence, where humans and nature move not in fear, but in quiet harmony. The walk down the stairs felt easier than the climb. Even though the sun followed us closely, we took breaks and slowly made our own way toward Via Toledo, planning to hit a few icons along the way. One thing that amazed me, Napoli locals on Vespas, riding effortlessly down steep stone roads, stopping mid-chaos to greet friends. Only a true Neapolitan can master the balance. Just before heading to Toledo Street, we noticed a confused couple searching for the funicular station. With my experience as a bus driver back home and a lot of Google Maps practice here, I guided them through the turns. They smiled, thanked us, and we all went our separate ways. Walking past local shops, bakeries, and lively streets, we eventually reached Pizza Dante. Seeing tour guides bring groups to places we had already discovered ourselves made us feel quietly proud, like we were doing something right. After some juice and a failed attempt to find a charging spot and hesitation to ask shop owners, we followed the flow of guides again, only to realize it led us again straight to our saved locations. From an open intersection, we watched hop-on, hop-off buses navigate through tight, busy streets. Incredible driving skills. We reached Fontana di Carloi and walked slightly uphill toward Complesso Monumentale Sant'Anna dei Lombardi, but it was closed for maintenance. So we continued to Via Toledo, our Savior Street, even livelier than the day before. We found a spot to rest, people watch, plan dinner, and debate shopping. What I loved most here was watching locals, not tourists. I bought a makeup serum at great price and a cute Minnie Mouse jacket, which you will definitely see in upcoming vlogs. While it was time for a supper and our feet were exhausted, but we pushed on. My partner chose McDonald's while I stayed determined to explore local food. So we decided he will finish his food and I will look for my eating spot. Later, while walking alone, I felt unusually alert. Maybe intuition, maybe imagination. But carrying a phone and a broken DJI makes you cautious. Thankfully, my partner joined me quickly and we laughed it off. Then it was my time to eat. Pizza again, but this time at a spot right across at the shop where we were yesterday. We met workers from Pakistan and had warm conversations while waiting and shared stories. With full hearts and fuller stomachs, we headed back and slept, excited for what tomorrow would bring. If you enjoy honest travel experiences, please like, subscribe, which is totally free, and share the channel if you're feeling generous. My channel is new, so if you want more details, costs, or separate videos on specific places or information, please let me know in the comments. Until the next video, ciao, bye, take care, and keep exploring with the curiosity of your younger self.